Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. Well, as you guys have seen recently, I have conquered the last Choose My Fate. I have Hella unlocked. Don't worry, the rest of the villains campaign is going to be coming sometime in the near future. So sit back, relax, and let's get into my fate. Alright, two things we need to review before we jump into this. One, the rules of Choose My Fate. So I'm going to go through 5 options of things that I'm willing to do next. Some of those things will be recorded. Some of those things will not be recorded. They'll just come back with the end result. Like the villains campaign, you guys got that recorded and showing you how I did it. Other things like when I upgraded, just leveling up Phoenix, that was not recorded. You guys just saw the end result. And that brings me to why there will be a delay in me actually acting upon what you guys choose for me. I will review with each one what will be recorded, what will not be recorded. And then just so we're all nice to each other, there is no right or wrong answer. You choose for what you think I should do next in this game. Rather that's what the best option is or not. It does not matter. This is freely in your guys' hands to choose what I do next in this game. With that said, there will be a delay into what you guys actually choose into when I actually do it for one simple reason. In about 5 to 6 days of me recording this, Magneto's legendary event will be upon us, and I have what it takes to actually get a 7-star Magneto, which I really want. As you guys can see, my Magneto is pretty jacked. He's at level 75, tier 13, over 64 CP with 5 red stars, so that 7-star would be awesome. I have not T4'd anything of his, but as you can see, like, he is ready to go. I would love to get another star on him. He probably would become my most strongest character once I'm able to. Alright guys, the easy way for me to show you this is to go in here and blitz. So these are the 5 characters I need to use, the 4 Brotherhood and Wolverine to actually unlock it. And as you can see, their total CP combined right now is just shy of 140k CP. So I'm going to put on my screen right now the actual minimum requirements recorded by Casino. And as you can see, the lowest CP recorded for 7-star Magneto is 187,880. So as you can see, I am like about 50,000 short of that. So I need to put some resources into these tunes to get them up to levels to help, you know, just unlock this 7-star Magneto that I desperately need. So the next 5 to 6 days, I'm going to spread resources and money into these characters to slowly upgrade them to the level I need them at. And then once that's done and I have my 7-star Magneto, I will begin whatever fate you guys choose for me. So without further ado, here are your 5 choices. Choice number 1 that you see on the screen is level my Asgardians up to unlock Black Bolt at a 5-star character. Now there is a big twist to this one. One, I don't have Hell and Sif to 5 stars yet. So if you guys choose this for me, I will be spending cores to refresh Helen's node to try to hit that marker. There's no promise I'm going to be able to do it. At a certain point, I do have my limits of how many cores I'm going to spend. But if you guys choose this for me, I will make a full faith effort to try to get Black Bolt in his next go. Sif I'm not worried about. I'm still buying her as she shows up in the war store for me. I do know I at least at a minimum am going to get at least 31 shards of Sif when the blitz comes around, because I know I'm going to lock 21 just by unlocking all the milestones and at least 15 if I score at the minimum. Now if I push myself a little harder, the number I get is going to depend, and it's going to depend on how close I am to having Sif at 5 stars depending on how hard I'm going to go in that blitz. I'm not a big fan of blitz, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Hopefully no life events come up around the exact same time that will prevent me from really going hard. Next up at the number 2 overall that I'd like to do is, for the first time, not the number 1 position, the Orb Frag challenge. I'm getting this to tier 12. Now I have naturally beaten tier 11. Don't worry guys, I have that footage recorded. I just have not released it yet. I'm kind of waiting for you guys to choose for me before I release it, but if I naturally somehow conquer this without you guys selecting for me, you guys will get the full footage of how I did tier 11 and tier 12. It is recorded. Don't worry about it. I have it. It's just being archived until I need to put a video together for it. But yes, but if you guys choose for me, I will specifically select 5 tunes to beat this with, max them out, and just record it to what CP I needed to get them at to actually conquer tier 12. Alright, next up at the number 3 spot is build the Techwing team for Dark Dimension 3. And you guys see up here, that's where I am. They're my level A node. I think we're all playing chicken, it looks like. Who's going to take out the mini bosses first? But anyways, yeah, Techwing gets to see on your team who that consists of. That means I will build them to those requirements and specifications you guys see on your screen. As they're universally known as the best raid team, even though there have been several other versions that have come out. Those ones are pretty much a guarantee that I shouldn't be wasting any resources in any tunes. Obviously, Black Bolt, Yo-Yo, those two tunes, if you have them, make a huge difference also. But anyways, for right now, those characters are farmable for me. I can build them up. So there you go. You can select those if you think that's something worth my time. All right, number 4, complete the Heroes campaign. So couple things. One, I will record this all for you, including going back and beating the first node, just to include it in the footage. Somehow I cleared it. Don't know how. Don't remember when I cleared it, but I did. Anyways, the other thing I want to mention, because I've seen this in my comments of my videos, is someone said you can't complete villains without beating heroes. Well, I pretty much debunked that, because I don't have my heroes complete, and I do have my villains complete, except for the last 3 nodes, which I plan on completing sometime soon. So yeah, but someone mentioned that if you beat the first node, it unlocks it. I don't know. I just know you don't have to beat this entire thing to unlock the villains chapter. So wherever that rumor came from, I definitely debunked it. Do you still have to beat the first one? I don't know, but at least I know you don't have to complete the entire thing. Anyway, guys, so if you think completing the Heroes campaign, you guys would like to see this and recorded, going the whole way to the end to unlock Colossus, you know, you guys can vote for that at the end. And last, the 5th option is completing the medical supply run. Now, I looked into these challenges because at some point I need to go through and beat them all. They do give you extra resources that you don't naturally get at tier 10 or lower tier. So they are worth getting a little bit extra. How much are they worth? I don't know. I went between this one and the gold one. They're both not that great, to be honest. And I debated about doing a separate video to break these down, but I will literally just break these down for you right now, or at least let's break at the gold one. The medical supply challenge is going to be the last option, but let me break these ones down for you. Because I'm not going to make a separate video about this now that I did the math and everything like that. Going from tier 10 to tier 12, yeah, you do get more gold, but the difference is actually not that big. So like this, and I understand they got to leave room for this to grow in the future, because obviously gear tier 15 and level 80s coming sometime in the future, and I wouldn't be surprised if they unlock gear tier 15 and 16 at the same time. There's been a rumor floating around for quite some time that red mats are coming, so like there'll be the next tier up will be red. So that's a rumor. Don't know how true it is, but that's what I've heard. Anyways, the difference here between this orb and this orb in a week is only like 1/4 of an orb. Not even a whole extra gold orb, but a fourth of one. So it would take 4 weeks, a little less than 4 weeks. It is a little bit less than 500 a week. But basically, 4 weeks to get an entire extra gold orb. Okay? And then the difference between this money and that money is less than $200,000 a week. Equates to, you know, a couple, you know, probably like, I don't know, like 66, somewhere in there, 1,000 a day extra a week. It's not really that significant. So I took that in consideration. And then this one here, these don't change at all. They stay the same. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Me, I'm kind of impartial. I would like to see these numbers at least go up by 5 each every time, but hey, it is what it is. What they do add is these, and every time they do add up, but how much do they really add up? I did the math on this. If you do this tier 12 challenge every day, or every time it pops up as a challenge, and auto it 9 times a week, you will literally earn less than, a little bit more than 3, but less than 4 extra Elite 4 orbs a year. Only 3 you're going to get a year by doing this every single time the challenge comes up, which is 3 times a week. Whew, that's like, I don't know, as much as like they're giving us now an elite credits and like having these special events come up where you can get, you know, characters at red stars and stuff like that. I don't know. I understand, like I said, they have to leave room for this to keep growing, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but the reason why this one's up over the gold one is because, hey, it does accumulate. It does add to the advancement of the game. So Why not? Let's throw this one on at number 5. I doubt this is the one you guys are going to vote for, but I left it as an option in case someone sees it as more valuable than what I do. And those are your 5 options. This is a little bit bigger than your normal choose your event campaign, but I did want to explain some things and go over some things. But anyways, guys, I appreciate your time watching. Please leave your vote in the corner of the screen. There should be an eye icon that should have appeared by now. If not, just move your mouse up there. It will appear. And subscribe if you're new to this channel. Hit that like button, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.